Hello there, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Healing Speaks Chrissy. I'm Chrissy, and yes, pretty much over here, I talk any and everything in regards to mental health topics, mental illnesses, especially the ones that I struggle with. So yes, if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. So let's get into the video. This is kind of like an extension to the one I uploaded on Tuesday, not too long ago, titled there needs to be a lot more people like me. Okay, it kind of relates to that video. I wanted to talk about joy, like people that are just always in a good mood. Okay, just joyous, friendly, always smiling, happy, just over the top joyous people. I want to talk about that. I'm an over the top joyous person. Okay, now I talked about on my channel that I don't experience real joy. Okay, some of you know what I'm talking about. Some of you don't. I do not experience real joy because I mask. Okay, I do a lot of masking. I do. You would think that I'm just never, like, you wouldn't believe I'm depressed or miserable. You wouldn't believe it because I wear a mask. I operate in this world with a lot of joy. I'm warm, I'm friendly, I'm nice, I'm always smiling, all that jazz. Okay, so real joy is what I don't experience though. Like when I'm finally like not masking, when I take my mask off, my happy suit off, and I try to feel like real joy for once, it don't last. It's only like a few seconds, and then anxiety or depression starts to take over, and then my real joy is gone. But anyways, I'm just going to talk about just people that are warm. Okay, people that are just warm, friendly, always excited, always happy, and things like that. Which, you know, a personality like this can be mistaken as weakness. For some odd reason, people see happy, joyous people, nice people as just a sign of weakness, and we're like easy targets. We are easy targets. I hate that. But I came across some videos too, and I'm not turning this into like a race video, but I will just mention this. I've seen videos online on YouTube, mainly on YouTube, about black joy. And I didn't even know that was a thing, like black joy. I mean, I know black joy is a thing, but I didn't know it was like people making topics off of it. So black joy, and then the bubbly black girl. I've been seeing videos like that online, and I've watched several of them, and I'm like, oh, wow, okay. Now, like I said, I'm not turning this into a race thing, but I am a bubbly black girl, and I do a lot of black joy. But what I notice is, like I said, I'm going to turn this to general, not just specifically talking about black people in this video. I'm going to talk about in general, everyone in general. People don't like joy. Some people do not like joyous people, or people that are always happy, people that are always in a good mood, that it seems like that there's nothing dramatic going on or traumatic going on in their personal lives. Which that's of course not true, right? Just because we operate friendly, joyous, and always smiling, that it does not mean that everything is all good. It could mean that we're just good at hiding it. Me, who's guilty of that, I'm just good at hiding it. But there are people out there, they just do not like happy people, joyous people. And of course, what type of people is that? What type of people out there are the ones that just get so annoyed with joyous people? Who? And I'm making this video for that type of person, by the way. I am making this video for that type of person because I have a question for you. But the type of people that I'm talking about are the ones that are bitter, the ones that love drama, love drama, love toxicity, love that stuff. These are the people that cannot stand happy, joyous people. People that are bitter and miserable. They don't like to smile. They're not warm. They feel cold. Like you don't want to be around them because their presence is just so dark. And they get mad at people that exhibit, like, that show joy, like joy. Joy pisses some people off. And I'm talking to if you are a bitter, cold person, and you're one of those people that just cannot stand seeing people happy, celebrating, or just, doing all that stuff that you just can't stand seeing. Why? That's my question to you. Why? I'm talking to the bitter folks out there. I'm not talking to those of you that operate like me. And another reason why I want to talk about this too, because I've been showing a lot, like, now that I've been going live more often. I was going live like once a week, every Wednesdays to be exact, doing my midweek check-in. And now I upload a lot more now. So with that being said, since I'm uploading a lot more, you get to see a lot more of my personality. That is how I operate in real life. I do. Even if and I said this on Tuesday, my recent upload, that I wear this happy suit, which I plan to talk about more. And I'm like, I need to stop fighting this happy suit, because I had to ask myself, when I'm zipped up and I'm always like joyous and happy out there in the real world, how does it make me feel? Because I used to fight this suit, okay? I don't want to go too much in details with this, because I talked about it already, and I want to talk about it again when I go live later. And I had to tell myself, like, you know what? I feel good when I'm in this happy suit. I do. I don't want to walk around this. I do not want to leave my home and just give everybody this like, don't bother me attitude or demeanor, like, leave me alone demeanor. I want to be warm, positive, smile, joyous. I want to present myself like that, and there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong to present yourself like that. People that get annoyed when they see people just happy and joyous, something's wrong with you. Yes, I said that. Something is wrong with you. You need a good reality check. You know, you need to be self-aware of that. That's not good. It's not healthy. And people that are like bitter, always mad and miserable and all that stuff, barely smiling, that's doing a lot to your mental health. You know that, right? Your stress levels are high, I'm sure. I'm sure people like that have high stress levels. But anyways, yeah, I've been going live a lot more, and you guys been seeing my personality more. For some, it may be too much. For some of you, how I present myself in my lives, how I act during my lives, maybe a bit too much. And guess what? I've been saying a lot lately. I don't care. I really don't care. I get a little like when I was starting to show my personality during my lives, I will always contemplate, should I upload this? Should I upload this? And it's not because I could say maybe because it's a tad bit of embarrassment. But a lot of this comes from, like, am I being over the top? Am I acting over the top? And the answer to that is no, I'm not being over the top. I'm just being me. I'm being Chrissy. What you see, how you see me operating lives and stuff, for those of you that watch my lives, that is how I am in real life, okay? I love to laugh. Laughing is medicine. I love to laugh. I love to be warm. And like I said, even though this is like a happy suit thing where I'm just zipped up to where I put my problems to the side. And I said this in my video too. It makes me think of when I said how it's like a skill to put your feelings, how you really feel, aside long enough until you get home. Yes, we go through things. Some people are not good at hiding it. If you are going through something just to the point where you just can't even hide it, and that's okay too. You know, allow yourself. I was saying in the video on Tuesday that I need to allow myself to experience, you know, despair or grief or depression, sadness out there in the real world. It's okay. It's okay to zip my suit down a little bit and show some other emotions and stuff like that. It's okay. But for the most part, I will definitely rug my feelings. I will place my feelings under the rug. All the sadness and the misery, the depression, I place that stuff under the rug long enough until I get home. I do. I want to present myself in a positive way, the best way I can. I do. But yeah, so for those of you that are just, always cold, bitter, barely smiling, not so happy, not so warm, I'm not trying to be a person that's trying to tell people what to do. That's what I'm not trying to do. But I will say, try it more often and see if you become a better version of yourself, a tad bit better version of yourself. I'm not trying to say the version of yourself right now is bad or terrible, but I will say, try it more often. Try to smile more often. Try to just be a little more warm and welcoming and respectful. Yes, I said respectful. Just try it. Try it. I'm a very joyous person. And if my personality, like my silliness, my joy pisses people off, then I'm going to do it 10 times more. That's what I said that on my Sunday live. For people that just get so agitated about how people move in their lives. It's my life. This is what I do. This is how I move. This is how I operate. And if it gets on your nerves, then good. I'm going to do it some more. I'm going to piss you off some more then. You don't like how I act. You don't like how I this. You don't like how I operate. You don't like that I'm overjoyous. Good. Let me do it some more. Let me annoy you some more. Anyways, that's my rant of the day. I'm going live later. I'm going to upload this. It's Thursday. So happy Thursday. It's almost Friday, you guys. But yes, some people don't like joyous people. Some people just don't like it. They will look at you like this, like while you over there celebrating, being happy. Hey, and you're just being so happy. You're just warm and you're enjoying your life. You're having fun, and the bitter, miserable people be in the back like this. They just be annoyed for no reason. Just get your sour stuff out of here then. Get your sour, bitter self out of here then. Because I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be happy. And then for those of you that are like this, joyous and stuff, like I said, whether it's a fake happiness, you're zipped up and you're masking, whether you're masking or not, don't let nobody steal your joy. Okay? I'm going to end this video saying that. Do not let anyone steal your joy. Do not let anyone steal your joy. And for those of you, once again, that are just bitter, miserable, don't like to smile, can't stand joyous, happy people, try it. Try it. Because like I said, maybe you're going to unlock a whole different, better version of yourself. Just smiling more. Just being more positive. And like I said, it's okay to not want to smile. There's going to be days that we just do not feel like smiling. Understandable. But if you're like this every single day, what's your excuse? Is this really your personality? Like every day that you're just this cold, bitter, sour, always mad type person? What's your excuse if this is your personality every single day? But I'm telling you right now, you guys, the personality that I'm giving you during my lives or during my videos, this is how I operate in real life. This is Chrissy. Yes, I have some mental illnesses. And some of you may not even believe that I have these mental illnesses because of the way I operate. I don't care. All I know is I know what I go through in my personal life. I know what I go through. What I show you on my channel, on my videos, and my lives, what I show you, that's what I show you. And you can only go by what I show you. So if you believe me or not, that's a you problem if you don't believe me or not. I don't have to convince anybody anything. But all I know is I can be silly. I can be off the chain, off the wall. I can be too much. How people say, you just too much. Oh, well, that's me. Anyways, you guys, have a great day, night, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you in the next video. And, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. All I ask for is a like. And subscribe only if you want to. No hard feelings. All right, I'm out of here. Bye.